according to the is not able to within the purview of the under the purview of the we hope that the having been sooner than set apart all these things, all those things, foreign countries, we shall be able to, we should be able to, we could have had at my disposal, at your disposal, at their disposal, at our disposal, should not be there. Money lenders sought to be said to be chairman chairman of the commission under the chairmanship of the in any case on many occasions I had requested previous speaker in some other cases what is to be done in such a way to amend the as we have, as we think, as we say, as we can to some other would also be has been done uh, lakhs and lakhs, crores and crores, larger and larger, greater and greater, higher and higher, further and further. We were not. On the contrary, as a matter of fact, and as such, under the circumstances, in the circumstances, under the present circumstances, in the present circumstances, or the other, or not, as we have been in pursuance of the in the last session, I don't find, did not have, they will not be given as they were. Let us say, let us see, according to me, according to him, who have not, which have not, are to be given. He is not able to. University education, public undertakings, public sector undertakings, private sector undertakings, government undertakings, state undertakings, industrial undertakings, electricity undertakings, that there will be, has gone up in the current year, must be given, has already been. Industrial development of the country, industrial sector, planning commission, which should be community development, member of the members of the, which cannot be, which could not be, going to be more or less, president's address, national level, central level, state level, district level, panchayat level, lower level, in the context of the member of the parliament, members of the parliament, day to day, in the world, in the way of, has said that, in the hands of the, at the in at the hands of the, as I said, at the permanent moment, at the present time, at the at the present juncture, out of place, fag end of the session, at the end of the session, in such cases, in such a case, could not be in the interest of the, in the interest of the, in the interest of the country. I should also like to know, we should like to know, I would like to refer to look into the matter. In these cases we are able to electric power. I do not understand all India services to keep in view. I can tell you, whatever may be the industrial development of the country, I think there is. I do not think that the put forward is being done any part of the aware of the fact that this is not the what is happening at one time. Food prices, food production in the first year, rather than considerable amount, as against, has to be remembered that excise duty, much greater, much better, that would not be, it is to be, it has to be, is that the, we shall not be, Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha, internal resources, external resources, I do not propose, and that is the, in support of the, with reference to which needs to be done. I do not wish, I do not say, in the case maybe, to tell us, we were told that cannot be said. It is suggested that is not likely to be, for the time being, just now, some reference, copy of which deficit financing, in the light of the, it is said that dearness allowance, where he, what he is, sources of revenue, balance of payment position, sterling balances, vice chancellor's financial year. We would ask that the, in recent years, in recent months, in recent weeks, in recent days, in recent times, somehow or the other, primary education, higher education, secondary education, what will be the, on my part, on your part, on their part, state of affairs, because he was, if he will, it is absolutely essential, should be borne in mind, there should not be, we are told that, has taken over charge of the, generally speaking, go a long way, taxpayer. I would not have, there should not be such other things, side by side, in many directions, is said to have. It is stated that the consumer goods commensurate with the, it is hoped that the, as for the, from the other, as it were, I will not say again and again, should not be done in the same way, so long as that this is well considered, this has been in great detail, by virtue of the, it should be remembered that, as far as I can, as far as I know, it would be better, it should not be, in the next few years, in the next few months, in the next few weeks, in the next few years, in the next 5 years, in the next 5 year plan, to set up long term, short term, invite the attention of the house, invite the attention of the honorable members, invite the attention of the honorable minister, uh, medium sized, large large sized, this will, it is appeared, scope of the rate of interest, we know that the, as has been, there should have been, it would mean, it is well known, statement of objects and reasons, brought forward, look forward, much more than the, certainly, welfare, uh, terms and conditions, terms of reference, there is hardly, in order, so many times, in view of this, to do away with, doing away with, done away with, might have been Jawaharlal Nehru, Indira Gandhi, and there is no question to impress upon the nuclear weapons as it was at the rate of the, in this behalf, according to their, I shall now, as laid down, in some other, in certain other, in certain other, to certain other, for a number of years, I do not know, we do not know, in the case of the, what happens, what happened, what is happening somewhere else, is that the, where it is, whether it is in many countries, that there should be, this is being done, not merely, it is not merely to draw upon for their own, you may have all these subjects, all those subjects, at all levels, at all events, some time ago, some time back. have not been certain provisions, specific provisions. There is no provisions, great responsibility. We would not like, above all, we would be, seems to be, there seems to be, seems to have been, would not be able to, they will be made. In this country, earlier than the good fortune, misfortune, President of India, public opinion, in accordance with the piece of legislation by their own, it should have been industrial workers came into being, come into being. We have not done, not being able to, which have not, cannot be said as they were. If it was, it has not been. Whenever there is legislative measures, labor relations, it is a matter of sugarcane, sugar industry, textile industry, has not yet been water supply as a matter of course. On previous occasions, we are aware that the which have to be, you will find from the government whenever there is what are known, all the same as they have done, ought to have been far better, are being taken very great importance. Will remember that the, as will be seen, we realize could not be done in the history of those who were in this way, might not have, as long as, to my own, to many places, in many places, in certain places, this is the case. Agricultural production, industrial production for a long time. To say a few words, multi-purpose point of view, from the point of view of the points of view as it has been. I think there is, we should know, we should like to know that they should be, they should have, will not be there. Those who are, those who have been, is not being given in his own, that they have been chief secretary, additional secretary, joint secretary, general secretary, deputy secretary, under secretary, private secretary, estimates committee, public accounts committee, is taken up, are taken up, will be taken up in charge of the my colleagues on behalf of the government for many years, for some quarters, as was, who would be, which would be, head of the department, head of the government, before the country, before the world, general elections, by elections. I am glad to know, if there are no, it was said that each and every, in response to the, in agreement with the center, all. In the meantime, budget speech, budget proposals, budget estimates, let us consider, should consider the, and the like, other than courts of law, during the course of the, we shall not be able to come into force, came into force, certain other things. I would like to emphasize middle classes, mixed economy. It is essential that per annum, from year to year, has stated one third, two third, unless there is Western countries. This morning, to a considerable extent, Ministry of Railways, Railway Administration, Agriculture Minister, Education Minister, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, All India Radio, Union Public Service Commission, Delhi Transport Authority, Ministry of External Affairs, Railway Ministry, Agriculture Ministry, Home Ministry, Finance Ministry, Education Ministry, Railway Inquiry Committee.